Tour Guide Thailand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Tour Guide Thailand. My name is Dr. Thanaphol. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock, this program is broadcasting from Rajamongkol University of Technology, Pranakhon. This program has two parts. For the first part, information of places, then most interest from the episode. Today, 133. We also have news and later updates from university as usual. You can follow us as an English online at imutp.ac.th, or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at imutp live, Thai and English versions. Today, episode 133. I would like to invite you to the volunteers tourism. At first, the volunteer tourism, it is called as the volunteerism, is a form of the tourism in which tourists travel to different areas to participate in the volunteers' activities alongside their tourism, such as helping local communities, conserving the environment, teaching children, restoring natural resources, or social development in remote area, in which the main object for the tourism is about learning and sharing. It's not just for relaxations or personal pleasures, but also create value for societies and natures. In another word, volunteer tourism is a combination of the volunteerism, conservation tourism, and educational tourism, which focus on and enable travelers is the meaningful or participate in the area that they visit. The good thing for the volunteers tourism is create social and environment value. Tourists participate in projects that improve the qualities of life of local people, such as reforestation, educational development, or environmental restorations, resulting in both direct and indirect benefits for the communities. It promotes deep learning. Participants will truly learn about the local cultures, lifestyle, belief, and problem of that area. Unlike general tourism that often only look at the surface, it develops life skills and leaderships. Volunteering helps participants practice teamwork, problem solving, patience, and understanding of others, all important skills in life and work. It promotes international relations. For the international tourists who participate in volunteers' activities in their host countries, help build friendships, cause cultural understanding, and a positive image of their country. It stimulates the community's economy sustainable. While not a luxury, volunteer tourism helps generate income for the communities through things like accommodations, homestays, food, and local products. And now, I will guide you the 10 places that most visit from the volunteers tourism. At first, Elephant National Park at Chiang Mai. An internationally renowned elephant sanctuary focuses on rescuing, rehabilitating, and not training elephants for performance. It's one of the most professional elephant volunteering centers in the world and offers short-term and long-term volunteers opportunities. Available volunteers opportunities include prepare and feed elephants, clear the pens and grounds, participate in forest first prevention activities and plan food for elephant, and help organize educational activities for visitors. Its impact to reduce the use of elephant labor for performance, increase animal welfare, and create sustainable income for surrounding communities through ecotourism. In the practicals, the programs are available on a day, week, multiple week basis. Advanced registrations in generally required, and the strict adherence to the center's safety rules is required. Choose a center that clearly states it is a sanctuary, no elephant riding, no forces show, and avoided activity that promotes commercial elephant shows. Second places, Doi Tung, แม่ฟ้าหลวง Project, Chiang Rai. A development project initiated by the แม่ฟ้าหลวง Foundations aims to transform a former opium growing area into the communities, generating income from cultural tourism, agriculture, and local craft. Volunteer works are available to assist in community tourism, welcoming, media, educational guide, digital marketing skill, training for women artisan groups, and sustainable agriculture and forest restorations. Its impact to increase economic opportunities, reduce reliance of risky crops, create sustainable local career, and preserve communities' cultures. In the practicals, implementation program often include short-term volunteers and social internships opportunities, and can be contracted to local agencies of แม่ฟ้าหลวง Foundations. As a respect tribal cultures were appropriate clothing when visiting village, and plan activities that are beneficial for a long term rather than just one-time help. Third places, เขาศก สุราษฎร์ธานี An ancient rainforest, one of the world's oldest rainforests with conservation project, ecosystem and communities that rely on ecotourism. The volunteers work available planting trees, restoring water source, monitoring wildlife and birds, organizing conservation activities with communities, and assisting eco-resorts in education and communications. Impacts to increase the area of forest restorations, reduce illegal lodgings, and promote natural-friendly tourism in the communities. From the practical implementations, programs like Rewilding Eco Resort accept volunteers for 1 to 4 weeks or more. Be prepared for hiking and wet weathers. Do not engage in work that may disturb wildlife, such as feeding wildlife inappropriately. Work under the guidance of the conservationists. Fourth places, เกาะเต่า coral reef restorations and marine explorations. The island is famous among divers. It currently has a coral restorations and marine research project looking for both diving and non-diving volunteers. For the coral nurseries, reef surveys, marine debris collections, communities and tourist education and conservations. For the requirement scale for underwater work, certifications, basic training is often required. There are programs that combine diving lessons and conservation work. This impact restores coral reef damage by tourism activities and natural disaster. Increase local knowledge in marine resource management. In the practical weekly to multi-month program offering by various centers on the island, idea for those seeking marine science. Fifth places, เกาะลันตา Animal Rescue and Sea Turtles Project. On the southern island with the animal organizations such as Lanta Animal Welfare and Sea Turtle Native Animal Conservation Project that are open for volunteers. Volunteer works available caring for stray dogs, cats, helping in the plant centers, and releasing sea turtle in some projects community education work. It impact to help reduce the problem of stray animal, prevent the spread of disease, and support turtle conservation in the area. From the practical organizations like Lanta Animal Welfare, accept short-term and long-term volunteers, costs often cover food and simple accommodations and homestay. If working with animals, basic vaccinations should be given, and thus, outdoor protections equipment should be prepared for work. Six places, เกาะลิบง Trang Province. The Libong Island community is one of the area where seagrass, mesdor, a food source for the dung beetles, are still found in Thailand. There is a communities and research project working together to monitor and conserving it. The volunteers are observing and record sliding. Survey seagrass field health. Communities and tourist education activities, and collect field research data. It impact projects data, help develop protective measures such as no tax, slow down zone, and increase communities' participants in protecting dugong's habitats. Practical, the work is often community-based, so be prepared for both work and snorkeling. The work is often community-based, so be prepared for both work and snorkeling. The young beetles is a sensitive animal to disturbance, avoid approaching and attempting to touch it, and follow the researcher's advice. Seven places น้ำเข็มพังงาบ้านน้ำเข็ม village recover after the tsunamis and becomes the best for coastal conservations, marine resource and sustainable communities development projects. Volunteer restoring mangrove forests, working in tutorial centers, researching and collecting coastal biological data and educational activity for local people. Impact can restore coastal defines, reduce disaster risks, and increase job securities for local communities. Practical implementations, local land and NAGO, large collaborative projects, idea for those seeking a career that combines social and environmental impact. 8 places Phuket Marine Biology Centers, a major tourist province with research centers and sea turtle conservation projects, such as like Phuket Marine Biological Centers and project with Laguna Phuket. The volunteers caring for injured turtles, helping to release a baby turtles, conducting research on tagging and campaigning to reduce marine debris. Its impact to supporters to restorations of turtles populations in the regions and generate scientific data for better management. Practical of some program offer short-term volunteer opportunities to increase scientific training. Check the program's creditables before joining. At last, Sukhothai and Ayutthaya projects, the conservations of ancient sites. Protecting historical park, conservations, restorations project and sometimes volunteer studying work under the supervisions of the fine art department or research until it's available. Volunteer field work such as like excavations, transfer for artifacts, photocopies and academic recordings, erosions, preventions and environmental care around ancient sites. Helps preserve cultural heritage, provide historical information and raise communities awareness. For the practically is complex program often require collaborations with the academic institutions, are best site to those with knowledge or interest in archaeology.
Tour Guide Thailand.
Update news. For the International Business Management Program at Management Departments, Business Faculties from Rajamongkol University of Technology Pranakon organizes the International Partner Weeks Summer School in collaboration with the Technical University of Applied Science Würzburg Schweinfurt from Germany. The event was attended by 2 German professors and 20 German students. Join with the Thai and international students in the activities of culture learning exchange, Muay Thai training, side trips to Got Samet. The participant on the project was studying strategic management and project management from Partner USD to apply their knowledge in the real world business visit and be able to transfer credit back to their homes. And lastly, you can follow us as an English online at imutp.ac.th, or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at imutp live, Thai and English versions. imutp is the technologies and innovations that leading to the futures. Please push like and subscribe that you never miss the news.
Tour Guide Thailand.